Our company name is Natural Radiation. I am Ivan Ramos, Marketing Manager.
Hi, my name is Anthony Chavez, and I'm financial analysis.
I'm Anna Sanchez, and I'm Project Manager.
My name is Tony Gomez, and I am the design engineer.
First of all, solar panels are inventions that we use to collect the rays of the sun and convert them into energy we use for our homes. How do solar panels work? We put solar panels on a certain area that are most exposed to the sun, so it collects more energy than other locations. The more energy collected, the longer the panel can last. Solar panels collect something called photons, and what that does is it separates the electrons from the atoms and creates electricity.
Why should we use solar panels? Solar panels are more efficient than using fossil fuels, so it won't cause pollution. And solar panels are powered by the sun, which doesn't cause pollution because it cleans the air more than polluting with fossil fuel. What can affect solar panels? Solar panels can be affected with hail, snow, shade, and rain. When there's no sunlight, it could not produce as much electricity and won't do as much power as the rest.
The SAUSD project, solar project, was actually created. It was putting solar panels on 10 schools. Most of them were like freestanding. 9 out of 10 of the schools were freestanding solar powers, except for one was a roof. The reason they don't usually put them on the roof is because it's for safety hazards, just in case of an earthquake. If it were in a parking lot, it's safer, so no, not that many people get injured. It cost them, they got back, on the first year of saving, SAUSD got $7,000 in return. The project was worth over $2 million. The annual solar energy that SUSD produce is equivalent to using 3,303 megatrons of greenhouse gases. Is your home suitable for solar panels? A house is suitable for solar panels because since they have a roof, it's easier to put them on the roof than actually making freestanding solar panels, because then you won't really have room for that. They're too big. You could see them on Santana. And another reason is because you have to direct them directly on the sun, especially since depending on which direction your house is facing and where the roofs are. So overall, they can be very useful. They produce energy for your house. In most things that you use, you don't really have to pay electric bills. They reduce the price.
So our high-profile client, Will Smith, his address is, he lives in Cerrito, California. His annual electric usage is 14,545 kilowatts an hour. His electric rate, right there. His average electric rate is 24 cents an hour, kilowatt hours. His solar installation is 5.2 hours a day.
The system decision, the actual solar panels we were going to put were 22 solar panels, but the thing is that the inverter couldn't handle 22, so we had to put 24 instead and change the inverter to 10,000, because we were going to change it. We got the SPR 10,000 actually, not 8,000, yeah, which creates 10,000 watts, and that was perfect because if we got the one that was below that, it was going to create just enough. It was 140 more watts, but we decided to be safer and put 10,000. It was going to cost a little bit more, but it was safer. We had 3 strings and 8 panels on each string. As you can see on Will Smith's house, he had 2 cars in front, and the panels are right there. We had 3 vents when we looked it up on Google Earth. There was 3 vents that were just on the side. We thought that was going to be a problem, but then we decided to put them on the right side, bottom right side of the house. And as you can see in the wall, not really, but there are 3 strings and 8 panels on each.
So Will Smith's financial cost summary was the system cost was $43,200. His federal tax credit, he got $12,960. His net system investment cost was $30,240. His ROI, return on investment, was about 10%. His net offset was 13,118 kilowatts AC. His total savings after 1 year was $3,148. So after 9.7 years, he was going to pay everything off, and after that was pure profits.
Our eco footprint is to try to sell solar panels instead of burning fossil fuels, so the air wouldn't be as polluted in a couple of years before fossil fuel runs out. So go solar.
Thank you to Mr. Hoffman, Mr. Nuzbickle, Mr. Tappa, and especially Bobby.
Okay, so that was natural radiation. All right, so at this moment we want to open it up to the judges.
Okay. All right, team, you guys did an excellent job. I thought the slides were really clever. I really like how you have the solar panels as the border on the left-hand side. I thought that looked great. Let me see. Also, you guys were all very professional, very well-spoken, addressing your audience, looking at us face on. You're all dressed impeccably. And like Christian said, that makes us really feel like you're respecting your audience and your customers. So thank you for that extra effort. I thought you worked really well. You all flowed back and forth, and you all knew your material really well. So fantastic job. The only improvement I would say is just be clear on statistics, that you're getting your statistics accurate as you're reading them from the slide. But you guys did awesome, great job.
Well, as Julian, you guys really did a fantastic job. I love the look of professionalism. I agree with Julie there too. Your presentations to me were very clear and very easy to read, which is a big pro. If I had any questions or anything about what you're saying, I could directly read up there and see it very clearly, which is great. And slides were simple, so I think you delivered your message really well, and you spoke to your audience really well too. So I think you guys did a really good job.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you guys. I think the presentation was a really good job with the font size, and the amount of content that you put on the presentation was really good. And now that you could read and at the same time listen to you, I think you guys did an awesome job in on the fly, looking at the presentation and being able to say, like you were talking about something and you figure out that in the slide, but you couldn't see it. And then you pick up on that, right, and pick up your flow. So that's awesome because you're on the fly thinking about what you're saying, thinking about what we're saying. So that shows that you're on the fly, analyzing what you're talking about. It's awesome. Overall, you guys very knowledgeable what you're talking about. I did like that. The tire is awesome as well. And awesome job.
That was natural radiation.